They're not the sharpest tools in the drawer, but we'd never tell them that. I'm Ashley with WatchMojo, and these are the top 10 strongest idiots in anime. For this list, we'll be looking at the characters in anime that may be lacking in brains, but they've got more than enough brawn to make up for it. Well, almost. As always, I'm on Twitter at AshJBo, so head over there and give me a follow, or something, I don't know.
I expected you to return with news of the fights, not a husband.
Number 10, Inosuke Hashibira, Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba. He's an internet darling who's more beast than man, has absolutely no sense when it comes to social norms, and would much rather stab you with his chipped blades than have a nice cup of tea. And oh, how we love him for it. Tanjiro and Zenitsu's friendship have certainly uncovered the tender heart beneath all that ferocity, but don't be fooled. His feral nature and instincts are all he needs in order to overcome the majority of demons that come his way, never hesitating to leap into the fray and get to gouging. Might want to invest in a shirt though. Number 9, Amante. Do you love your mum and her 2-hit multi-target attacks? How a moron like this ended up with such OP player abilities, we'll never know. Able to reflect all spells, turn her subordinates into freaks, and somehow always manage to survive everything Mamako and the rest throw her way, Amante is as stubborn as she is incapable of stopping herself from revealing her own master plans. Seriously, she doesn't need any kind of prompting, she just sings like a canary about what heinous deed she's gonna pull off next. That's likely her biggest weakness. That's or constantly falling on her ass. Number 8, Black Star, Soul Eater.
You don't know this path. You've never seen it before, samurai.
When it really counts, this ninja knows how to come through and land the killing blow. With his beautiful weapon/partner Tsubaki by his side, there's very little chance of a target managing to escape uncut, especially if he busts out the enchanted sword. The rest of the time, the dude is a walking disaster who wouldn't know the meaning of stealth if it kicked him in the bloody teeth.
Yahoo! I got you now! Idiot! Why can't you learn to be quiet? You blew it, Black Star!
Don't be shocked if you see him sabotage himself over and over just because he can't resist the urge to declare his arrival due to an ego that by this point has pretty much filled the place where his brain should be.
I am the great assassin Black Star, and I come here to assassinate you all! Yahoo!
Number 7, Okuyasu Nijimura. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Diamond is Unbreakable.
これここまで肩の関節が柔らかくなってるぜ今までできなかったのによ
We've all got that one friend. Lovable, loyal, dumb as a rock, questionable life choices. Though, chances are your friend doesn't come equipped with a stand that allows him to erase the space between them.
空間を削り取るすると
That's where Okuyasu comes in, and while he lacks the raw firepower found in his brother's stand, this steadfast comrade of Josuke is always on hand to lay a glorious beatdown on anyone who steps up to him. If he was smart enough to use the hand to its full potential, it could be one of the most powerful stands in the whole friggin' franchise.
友達としてのオラからの情けが
Number 6, Kazuma Kuwabara, Yu Hakusho. He's the punk rebel that might be lacking Yusuke's rogue attraction, Hiei's savagery, and Kurama's suaveness, but he certainly knows his way around a fight. A high school delinquent with a bizarre charm to him, all Kuwabara has ever known is how to punch the crap out of people, and not much else.
So get out of my ring!
Thankfully, that eventually landed him a sweet-ass spirit sword and a new career slicing up demons and protecting the weak. He's still technically the idiot of the group, but he towers over most others when it comes to dishing out the pain.
That is the power of love, baby.
Number 5, Usagi Tsukino, Sailor Moon franchise.
Don't be surprised if you see a bunch of paparazzi here soon!
Part princess, part superhero, fighting evil by the moonlight, winning love by the daylight, yada yada yada. Unfortunately, in between all those moments, the leader of the Sailor Senshi is obsessed with either stuffing her belly or getting herself an eyeful of cute boys.
30%? Looks to me like you better study harder next time, bunhead.
Despite being the leader and standing as the moral center of the group, Usagi is easily led astray by her wants and desires, not to mention has something of a selfish streak that has gotten her and her team into trouble on more than one occasion. Thankfully, she's always on hand to sweep in at the last minute to unleash some Moon Prism power.
Thank you, everyone.
Number 4, Suguru Kinniku, Kinnikuman.
牛丼一筋300年早いのうまいのや
Hard to believe that this guy becomes the king of an entire planet. Guess it's a good thing that he can wrestle so well, because believe it or not, back in his youth, Suguru was even more of a coward than his future son Kid Muscle, which is an accomplishment in of itself. He's got eyes for food, ladies, and everything that doesn't involve getting his head crushed by the Akuma Shojin. At least until you get him into the ring and push him past his limits, because that's when his fear switches into pure skill and he leaves some poor chap broken on the mat. Number 3, Natsu Dragneel, Fairy Tail. He was raised by a dragon, burns evil mages on a frequent basis, and once left a calling card by setting half of a castle on fire. There's no denying that Fairy Tail's resident salamander knows how to bring the thunder, flames. But you have to remember that for every feat of badassery, there's also a million dumb decisions. Never one to think about a situation, happy to go in magic blazing, and easily prompted into a fight when some dark wizards decide to take a pot shot at his guild. He may somehow always find a way to win the day, but the path to get there tends to involve scorched earth tactics. Number 2, Monkey D. Luffy, One Piece. Adventure, camaraderie, living life on the high seas, becoming king of the pirates. That's all Luffy needs in life and not much else. Sure, he's lacking the shrewdness of some of his fellow pirates, as well as having little to no knowledge about how the world truly works, but does that stop him? Not in the slightest. Thanks to his magnetic personality, force of will, and refusal to compromise who he is, Luffy has overcome both sea scum and landlubber that are admittedly way smarter than him. Hell, even his crew thinks he's a moron, but would still go to hell and back for him in a heartbeat, as would we. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Goku, Dragon Ball franchise.
What is it with men? Why are you allergic to assistance?
I'm not.
I was being sarcastic.
Oh.
Let's get one thing straight. In his own unique little way, Goku is not stupid. If anything, he's a genius when it comes to things like discipline, fighting, training, overcoming limits, achieving strength and power that tap into the potential of godhood, so on and so forth. It's the other stuff that makes him kind of a dum-dum. But what do you expect for someone who landed on their head? While decades living among humans have modeled him into a kind-hearted person, conventional aspects of human culture such as marriage remain something of an enigma to our dear Saiyan.
Well, what's wrong?
How do you start this thing again?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.